I walked into the building here this morning and the security guards were amped up. I can only imagine the players. Welcome to EA Sports. It's about to go down. Great energy in the barn this evening, and we are officially underway. Slides it across. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Everly. Easy pad save made by Thompson. Carlson's got it in the defensive end. Strom's got it into offensive territory. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. Moves it to Everly. And he takes the pass. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. And a good save on the play as action continues.
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Gains the zone from the right. Feeds it over. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot.
The Cord's last save is one that's going to be remembered for a while, James. It's going to be on the highlight reel. It's on one of mine now. I mean, he stole one there. It was all but in, and that desperation and compete level, it makes the save. Oh, hell, a save like this, it'll wake up your entire bench. I mean, this is a game changer, James. Talk about change the momentum of a game in a timely save. That's one right there.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. Nugent-Hopkins wins the draw on their own end. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Gautier's got it along the wing. And he takes the dish. Fantastic save! Blocked in traffic. Picked up along the wall by Stevenson. Huge steal in his own end. From center, they get into the attacking area. Absolutely fearless to step in front of that shot. Washington's in transition. Thunderous hip check on the play. Here they come on the attack. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Larson. That sails over the net. Grabbed along the board by Roy. Hammers the shot. Taken by Coleman. Makes the save. Oh, and another save. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Takes the puck. Quick pass to Gerard. Oh, what a save. Another big stop. And they go the other way as they clear the zone. Baltimore's got a hold of it along the wall. Strom's got it in the offensive zone. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that's off target as it hits a body. And that's turned aside.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Takes the shot. Here's a chance in front. And the Tendy's going to hang on and get a whistle here and a reset, much-needed one at that.
Oh, yeah, I mean, they have just been taken control of in their own zone, James, and they needed this reset. They needed the goaltender to pounce on that puck. They can all collect themselves and get a line change.
Gets in the lane with the body. Denies him with a save. Baltimore's looking to break out. Tiptoes around the poke check. And he comes up with it.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Sends a pass over and makes the save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
Montour stick handling in his own zone. Baltimore's got the puck now. Quick pass to Duhane. Taken along the wall by Harley. Slides the pass over to Coleman. Sends the pass across the ice. Puck scooped up by Carlson. The court's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Getting into the later stages of this period. Still scoreless in this one. The Huskies win the draw on their own end. Scooped up along the wall by Hayden. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Bumped off the puck. Baltimore's got control of it now from their own end. Steps inside the line. Takes a shot. Turns him away. Washington's gained possession along the boards. Wright's got the puck in his own zone. Takes the feed from the wing. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with a turnover. Quick feed to Ovechkin. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Quick shot. And he's got the answer for that one. The Huskies move the puck in the defensive zone. Washington's gained the line and into the zone. Shot. Blocker save and a good one by Thompson. Here's a short pass to Kane. And he takes the feed. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Broken up at center by Wilson. Big time stop there. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. McCann's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Here's a shot. 5 seconds and he makes the save. Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far? Scores! He shows no signs of slowing down. Alex Ovechkin.
Well, the goaltender, he gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
Baltimore's finally got the game's first goal here in the second period, and it's not for a lack of trying.
Yeah, they've played extremely well throughout this game so far, James. I mean, they've had multiple opportunities to score, and finally they get one. I think they can take a deep sigh of relief and get going.
Battle along the boards. Has some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Picked up along the boards by Strome. Moves the puck along the half wall. The Huskies gain possession in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Picked up along the wall by Schwartz. Takes a shot. Thompson's going to cover up and opt for a whistle.
Yeah, and I don't mind this play here. I mean, he hasn't been busy, right, James? And so sometimes you just want to physically engage, touch that puck, and make sure you're staying in it.
Baltimore's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, that was like a car crash.
As a power forward in the game, you go north-south, and guess what? You deliver bone-crushing hits just like that one.
They've got some momentum here. Here's a shot. Wide. Sends it over to Montour. Nice feed from the right wing. Baltimore's got the puck. In all alone on the breakaway. He scores! Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he buries it. What a counterattack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Baltimore's taken a 2-0 lead after that quick strike.
Well, they've been the better team, James, all night long. They've dominated possession. They've been in the offensive zone. They've been first to retrieve pucks, and most importantly, they put a ton on net.
Dubois is going to play it against the half wall. Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow! Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Tries to feed it over to Wilson. Here's a centering pass. He scores! What a goal!
A big defensive breakdown leads to this opportunity, and he makes the most of it with a teed-up shot. It's a one-timer, and he hammers it home.
Baltimore's made it a triple, as in a 3-goal lead, and we're only in the second period.
They've been outstanding so far in this game, James. They've owned possession times. It really has been a clinic in terms of possession and creativity in the offensive zone. The coach will certainly be talking about maintaining their good defensive habits when they do lose the puck, though. When you have it a lot, you can often cheat on the other side of it.
Oh, and he makes another save!
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Grabbed along the boards by Wilson. Here's a chance! And he had the answer on that one.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. It makes your life so much easier.
Slides the puck over. Stopped by the goaltender. Through center along the wing. Moves it quickly over to Kane. Oh, what a little stick lift on the play, and comes up with the puck. Carries it in. Here we go, one-man rush. Look out. Oh, what a stop by Thompson. Picking up momentum inside the neutral zone. The Huskies get a hold of the puck in their own end.
Washington's got to find a way to reset and refocus. Almost look at it as another game within the game. This is really tough to do. We used to call it park it as an athlete.
The Huskies have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Cutting to the slot. Baltimore's got possession of the puck. Works it across to Nugent Hopkins. Taken along the wall by Eberle. And he moves it up to Schwartz. And that's stolen by Carlson. Oh, makes the save. That was a rocket. Baltimore's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Puck is dropped, and we are back underway. Nice defensive robbery with the stick. Oh, pad save! Tremendous agility there by DeCord. Kicked up ahead to his teammate who skates away. Headman pass. Shot! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Thompson! Baltimore's got a hold of the puck. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. To the low slot! And there's the save! Moves it to McCann. Washington's got the puck in the defensive end. Avoids the puck check. And that one's turned away. Baltimore's got a hold of the puck now. Nugent Hopkins moves it into the attacking end. That's the puck right out of midair. The Huskies have it now. Moves it over to Montour. Washington's on the attack. Shot! Stones him in front. Baltimore's got the puck. With some open space at center. Moves into the slot. Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Into the offensive end now. Golden opportunity until the stick snaps.
Marchman's twig snaps in two, and he gets back to the bench to get a new one and back into the play.
Washington's got the puck along the boards. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. And there's the horn, bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around.
It's time for our hamburger bonanza. If the home team scores in the next 2 minutes, you can get a free hamburger courtesy of our arena.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The Huskies are behind in this game. They just haven't been on the puck. They haven't had their legs under them. They haven't been urgent, which means they've been chasing the game.
Baltimore's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Washington's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Puck picked up by Harley. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. The Huskies have it from their own end. Quick pass across to Everly. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Harley. Quick pass to Ovechkin. Baltimore's crossed the line and on the attack. Dumps it in. Washington's got it behind the net. Baltimore's got it in the neutral zone. Washington's got a hold of it against the wall. Angles it over to McCann. Fires it, and he gets all of that one as it was teed up with the slapper, but he turns it aside. Picked up along the boards by Carlson. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Baltimore's got a hold of it along the wall. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Alexiak lugging the puck. Grabs it at his own end. And now it's grabbed by Curtis. And a great save. Great read with the stick. Knocks the puck loose. Shot! And it goes off the stick. Quick feed to Beniers. Baltimore's got possession here in the neutral zone. Passes out front. And that's stopped. Takes the puck along the boards. Coleman's got it in the corner. And he makes the save. And he takes the feed. Washington's got the puck against the boards. Tolman is looking to make something happen here in the corner. Shuts him down.
Thompson's been outstanding, tracking pucks and making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Picked up along the wall by Duhane. Washington's got it from behind the net. Into the attacking end. Fires it on net. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest. And we're going to get a whistle here. Baltimore's dominated in the puck possession department, putting plenty of shots on net, and they lead by a wide gap in the third. Puck grabbed by Chikrin. Grabbed along the boards by Voronkov. Washington's looking to break out of their own end. Takes the pass. Taken by Dubois. They go on the attack through center.
Baltimore's third line is having a great game tonight, James. I've been really impressed with their play, and it gives the coach a lot of options when you're looking at matchups when you have that third line contributing.
Taken along the wall by Roy.
Baltimore's defended extremely well throughout this game, whether it's the neutral zone or into their own zone as well. They pushed everything to the perimeter, a reason why the goaltender's staring down the shutout right now.
Thompson's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Baltimore's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. Strome's won the draw here in their own zone. Receives the pass. Washington's ready to go on the attack. Passes it over. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Here's a short pass to Strome. Washington's gained possession along the boards. Moves around along the half wall. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. And he serves it across to Strome. Tries to dangle, the puck skips away.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
And he makes the save on that play.
Thompson
Scores! And they finally get one.
On the breakthrough, they finally get rewarded for their efforts here, James. I like the way they played. They didn't get frustrated. They stuck with it, and they wind up getting a goal. Well, he's been a game changer tonight, James. He has been so strong in his crease, but that's going to be disappointing for him. You know, anytime you're riding a wave like that, you want to get the goose egg, and this time it's not going to happen.
Washington's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Gauthier. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Great save by DeCorn. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Baltimore's been the better team offensively tonight. A lot of scoring chances, and they lead it late in this third period. Washington's got the win off that draw. Takes the feed. Moves it quickly over to Stevenson. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. Baltimore's got control of it now from their own end. Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Glove save made by DeCorn. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Late goings of this period. Washington still down by 2 goals in this one. Strome's won the draw and they're on the attack. And that slides right out to center ice. Scooped up along the wall by Harley. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Washington's got the puck along the wall. Across the line along the left wall. Baltimore's got the puck in their own end. Goaltender has made his way to the bench. The extra attacker's out. They need a goal here big time. The Huskies will play it in their own end. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Fires to the empty net. To the wide open cage. It's an empty net goal.
And a sigh of relief as well, as it's a real insurance marker. You put it in the empty cage and you don't ice it, that's a good thing. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
Baltimore's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Picked up along the boards by Chikrin. Slides it diagonally to Gostisbehere. Baltimore's through center and now in the offensive end. Shot! Oh, what a stop with the pad by DeCorn! Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And that will close the book on this one here tonight. This was one of those nights where everything seemed to click, at least at one end of the ice.
Certainly through the neutral zone as well. They were able to gain entry very easily, and then they would throw the puck on net and drive the lanes. Did a great job on that.
Well, that puts a bow on the night here this evening from all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. See ya.